Hey everybody, I'm Matt with Fibonacci Fitness. I'm going to walk you through doing 4 movements or exercises on the suspension trainer. So if you don't have one of these in your little home gym, I would suggest you get one. They come in all varieties, makes, models. Basically, you just want something that's safe. You want to be able to hold significantly more than your body weight. Your anchor point has to be secure. Those are the important parts. Now when it comes to setting it up in your home gym, you want to make sure that wherever you're anchored from, that's 0. So here, the wall is 0. And then measure out distances of either 6 inches or a foot. I've done a foot here. That gives you a way to track your progress, make sure that each exercise in the set's the same, that each set could be the same, or if each set needs to get harder, incrementally, you need to be able to see where that is instead of guessing. It's the same thing you would do with weights. Everybody automatically tracks their weights. This is the exact same premise. Because if you're standing here and your toes are at 5 feet, that's going to be a wildly different load than either 6 feet or 4 feet, okay? So if you did 3 sets and you did them at all 3 of those different distances, but you were intending on it being the same, you missed the mark. Or if you say, okay, first set, second set, third set, it's getting harder each set, just as if you're going up in weights. Say you're doing chest press, you did 100, 120, and 140. Well, if you're doing this, it'd be toes at 6 feet, 5 feet, and 4 feet. So think about that stuff. Those are the little details that will not only keep you engaged, but really show you progress all the time and keep you in a system that is going to get you somewhere. You always want to be making progress and pushing, and it's hard to make progress or know that you're making progress if you're not tracking the details. So we're going to start off today with rows. So a row is a pulling motion. Well, what you want to do on this, it's kind of a mental trick. If you think about just pulling yourself up, you're going to do this, okay? You're going to use your biceps, your forearms, and your shoulders. If you just hold on to the handles and then drive your elbows back and low, you're going to get here. See how much lower my arms are? So my biceps and my forearms aren't really doing anything. I'm just going back here and I'm feeling that right at my lats. That's where you want to feel it. So all the way down your side, under your armpit, and into your back. So once again, just hold on, feet flat, a little bend in your knees. That just lets you be dead weight. So if you're here, you're going to end up using your legs. You just want to be feet flat on the floor, let yourself be dead weight from the knees up, and then you're just going to go low and back with your arms. Drive your elbows back and just hold on to those handles. So it's just a mental trick that really makes a big difference. So that's the row. Now if you're going to do a curl, you want to step back a little bit because you're a much smaller muscle for the curl. No matter what guys tell you, the biceps are not as big as your back muscles. So arms straight out in front of you. You want your palms coming towards your forehead. So you're isolating your bicep by keeping your elbows still. Because your elbow going up and down is indicative of your shoulder being the motor. Your bicep can't make your elbow go up and down. So here, let's come right up towards your forehead. Again, soft knees, feet flat on the floor. So if you just sit here and you pull in like this, see my elbows going up and down? I'm kind of doing a curl and a row at the same time. So you want to isolate, there's nothing wrong with that, but if you're trying to isolate your back and isolate your biceps, the row and the curl should be separated. Now we want to do some pressing exercises. So we're going to do push-ups. So all the same push-up rules apply. You want to be coming down with your chest aimed between your hands. You want your back and your butt either flat or piked up in the air a little bit. You don't want to let it sag down like this. That would be all shoulders. So here, and just push straight down. I would not try to come to the center on these. Just treat them just like you're doing an incline push-up. It's just unstable, so it's going to make you concentrate a little bit more and use more of your core. And if you want to do triceps, step up a little bit because it's a much smaller muscle than your chest. Your triceps here, so you want those straps right next to your head by your ears. You want to keep your elbows in. If you let your elbows go out, you're going to end up using your shoulders. So keep your elbows in, be on the palms of your hands. Just let your hands come towards your forehead and then push away. Keep your elbows in. One thing to look out for on these, you don't want to have your wrist bent at the bottom. You don't want to be pushing with your fingers on the handle. You want your palm on the handle and your wrist mostly straight. So here, this is what it should look like. Elbows in, palms of your hands, using your triceps to push yourself up and down. All right, guys. Those are a few suspension trainer moves. Hope you enjoy them. If you guys have been liking the videos, please subscribe. Give me a comment or two. Let me know what you guys like, don't like, what you like to see, any exercises you've been looking at that you need a demonstration of. All right. Have a great day. I'm Matt with Fibonacci Fitness.